Hello again. My name's Gabe Zolna. So what's the Obama administration up to now? Well, what they're doing is what they always do. Distract, divert, to deceive. Now they're beating the war drums that North Korea is threatening to attack the United States. You know, they're identifying cities that they're going to attack. And why is Obama administration doing this? Well, for a whole lot of reasons. One is that they don't want the focus to be on where the focus should be, which is on Benghazi. They don't want the focus to be on what Senator Lindsey Graham said he was going to do, what Congressman Chaffetz was doing, what Lane Brain McCain said he was going to do, which is to uncover the truth behind the survivors, who they were, who they worked for, how long they were there, what they did, what they believe really happened, why they believe what happened. But you see, that isn't what the administration wants. They don't want people questioning why Hillary Clinton committed perjury. They don't want anyone to focus on her or what she said when she lied to Senator Rand Paul under oath more than once. He was very clear on the questions that he asked her. He was very specific on the questions that Senator Rand Paul asked her. And she was also very specific on her answers of denial of having any previous knowledge. Keep in mind, like Billy Bob, when he was under oath addressing a congressional hearing, so was she. The administration doesn't want anyone to focus on any of that. No, they want us now to worry about North Korea coming to attack the United States. They don't want us to focus on, well, why is Obama funding the Syrian rebels, who we know are comprised of Al-Qaeda, who we know are comprised of Taliban, who we know are comprised of radical Muslim Brotherhood extremists, who we know are killing cryptic Christians. They don't want us to focus in on that. They don't want us to focus in on the simple fact that the Obama administration has been training these rebels known as Syrian freedom fighters for well over a year in Jordan. They don't want us to know that. No, they want to focus our attention by fear-mongering, letting us think that, well, look at North Korea, look what they can do to us. You know, our military sent 2 B-2 bombers to demonstrate our power. Well, there's no one in the free world that doesn't know the power that a B-2 has. Why do we have to send 2 of them? At a cost of $5 or $6 million just for those 2 airplanes to go over there. No, this administration wants us not to focus on any of that. They don't want us to focus on the new EPA restrictions that are probably soon going to be employed throughout the United States. They don't want us, no. What they want us to do is worry about North Korea. The chances of North Korea doing anything to the United States is next to 0. They don't have the means to deliver a nuclear payload. They don't have it. Obama doesn't want us to focus in on Iran. No. He doesn't want us to focus in on what's going on in Egypt right now, where the Muslim Brotherhood is slaughtering cryptic Christians. They don't want us to focus in on any of that. So instead, they distract, divert, to deceive. That's all they ever do. That's all they've ever done. That's all they'll ever continue to do. Now everybody's waiting to hear what the Supreme Court decides on Proposition 8 and DOMA. It's none of the court's business. The American people had already decided. Billy Bob Clinton already put it into law It's been the law of the land for 15 years. We get a homosexual usurper in the White House, and he decides he doesn't like that law. So what does he do? He orders his less than honorable Attorney General, Eric H. Holder, Jr., to ignore the law. Well, you can't pick and choose the laws that you want to enforce or the laws that you want to ignore. Well, let me correct that. Most people can't, but Obama can, because he has. He circumvents the Constitution whenever he feels that's what he should do. He doesn't care about the law of the land. In his mind, there is no law of the land. If there were, we'd know about his past. We have a Supreme Court Justice, Elena Kagan, that shouldn't be there. Never mind she was never qualified because she was never a judge. But she also buried his past. She knows he's a usurper. She knows the truth about him, as do most Americans. Problem is, we can't prove it because he won't release his documents. And if the Supreme Court was really interested in the well-being and the welfare of the United States, they would listen to the undeniable, irrefutable evidence that Lieutenant Mike Zullo, the cold case posse, under Sheriff Joe Aparo, gathered over the last 2 years. But they choose not to listen to it. They choose instead to sit on a bench and rule on things they have no business ruling on. You think maybe America's lost its moral compass? You think maybe it's lost its direction? You think maybe it's being steered into a totally new direction? You think maybe that Obama has an agenda? You think maybe that agenda might be the caliphate? That's what I think. What do you think? Look at the pieces of the puzzle. What's it going to take for America to wake up? You got Big Sis out there. She's got more weaponry than our military has. She has more ammunition than our military has. What is wrong with you people? What are you waiting for? You waiting for the lights to get turned off? You waiting for food supplies to no longer be available? What are you waiting for? Because that's all going to come true because you've done nothing. No different than our congressional representatives. Our last line of defense might be our Republican governors and our Republican attorney generals. If they won't try to help, there's nothing left. Nothing left of what was once a beautiful, beautiful country.